You met my colleague already, Buck? Some of you? If you have not, he's my colleague. He is the one guide for the Vietnamese tour. So as you can see, guys, half of the bus is Vietnamese, so yes, we can go. And the other half is English speaking. But some of you, I'm also sure you can also understand me. Yeah? Very nice to meet you, all of you. And you can also speak Vietnamese, so great. Either way, if I speak or my colleague speaks, you will understand us very well. So we are going to share the bus for the next 2 days. And afterwards, we're going to have different buses and we're going to different directions. Now, in case you have never traveled with us before, some of you might have just picked up right now, the company that you are traveling with is called Go EU Go, Go Europe Go, and it is a Chinese company. You can also see the logo on all the sides of the bus. Now, the company was actually company had its 20th birthday this very year. And,
Wow.
it's basically a company that started 20 years ago. A small family came from Hong Kong all the way to Europe. They moved to Rotterdam, a city right next to Amsterdam. And they started to make a small business. At first they had 1-2 lines. All of the tours that we have are 7-day. Duration is 7 days. And each of the line has a color. The color that you are now on is the red color. The red. Some of us just finished the green yesterday. There is all the way Italy, some parts of Switzerland, some parts of France. And so now we are on the red line. We're going to be together on this bus like this, 33 of us for 2 days. So today, we're still going to stay in France for the first part of our day. We're going to visit a city called Reims. Reims is one of the oldest cities in France, and it is also the capital of the Champagne region. So it is a very important town, and not just because it is the capital of the Champagne region, but also because the cathedral, the Reims Cathedral, Notre Dame de Reims, is the oldest cathedrals in France and also the most significant one, because in this cathedral all the kings, 33 plus French kings were coronated. So that is the coronation cathedral. Now you've seen or maybe heard about Notre Dame, you always think Paris. Yeah, the first thing you come to your mind, Notre Dame, Paris, and Quasimodo. And Notre Dame just means the Church of Our Lady. So basically there are many Notre Dames. There's a Notre Dame of Luxembourg, there's a Notre Dame, exactly. It just means the Church of Our Lady. So it's not specifically one church that is in Paris called Notre Dame de Paris. That is Notre Dame de Paris. But every other city, basically every cathedral in France that is in French, that if you also in Luxembourg, because they also speak French in Luxembourg, next to Luxembourgish. We're also going to see the Notre Dame du Luxembourg. So, the cathedral. So, we are heading to Reims. From here to Reims takes less than 2 hours. We're also going to take a break in between, maybe an hour or so, to use the bathroom before we get to Reims. When we get to Reims, I'm going to walk you to the city center, town center, and we are going to, you can see the cathedral in your free time in case you would like to, and you can also walk around. There's a huge shopping street there, and this is also the place that we're going to take our lunch. We're going to have plenty of time there, and sometimes around 1 o'clock we are going to leave from Reims and going to make our way all the way to Luxembourg. Now from Reims to Luxembourg takes about 2.5 hours, so of course in between we're also going to take a bathroom break. One very important thing about the bus, guys, if you have not been with us before, we do not have a bathroom on the bus. We never use the bathroom on the bus because it's also not in function. The reason is because we are continuously using the same buses all week, every week. And imagine if you use the bathroom, it would smell terribly, and you wouldn't want to be sitting on this bus. So therefore, about every 2 hours, we make sure that they go to the bathroom. We stop the bathroom. The good thing is here in France, you don't have to pay for the
Ở đây có một số
bathroom.
cửa hàng người ta bán ở phía ngoài đó bà con.
So today we're heading to Luxembourg. Luxembourg is another country.
Giống như trời trời.
Early or late
Hôm nay
afternoon we arrive.
Ủa, hôm nay thứ mấy rồi? Thứ bảy hay chủ nhật? Hôm nay thứ bảy. Vì người ta nghỉ đó bà con. Người ta nghỉ làm việc á. Thì có thể một vài nơi người ta tổ chức cái chợ giống cái bên Úc về đó.
Super beautiful, and there are also rivers basically flowing right underneath, surrounding this beautiful rock where and you also have these beautiful valleys right inside. So the location of the city is something very special. So when we got to Luxembourg, we're going to take you around, and then you're gonna have some free time there. You can also grab some dinner there. Then we're going to stay in Luxembourg tonight. And our hotel is Novotel Luxembourg Kirchberg. It's a very nice hotel. It's my favorite hotel in Luxembourg. The views. So I'm very happy. I was rooting for this hotel and I saw it. I was like, yes. Maybe you brought me luck, guys. Could be. But definitely very nice hotel. Very nice breakfast as well. And then
Cái dòng sông gì sông Sen để dòng sông gì đó bà con. Sang đó là cái dòng sông đó cũng coi như nổi tiếng thế giới. Bên này cây sông Sen bên này đó. Mà dọc dọc theo cái bờ sông nó có những cái đại lộ lớn nổi tiếng.
The weather is actually quite beautiful. I checked the weather today and Rams should be around 21 degrees. It's not extremely warm. It's quite unusual to have this coolness in the summer. August and September are very, very hot. Like you really are waiting for the winter to come. But this summer was very strange. There were lots of storms happening recently and they kind of cooled down the air everywhere. So also last night, I don't know if you realized, but it was pouring rain. Really, really heavy rain, yeah. I'm not complaining because I'm not a big fan of 35, 40 degrees. So it's really nice. Yeah, very nice. So tomorrow we are going to leave Luxembourg in the morning and we are going to visit two cities, two of the oldest cities of Germany. One of them is called Trier and Koblenz. Trier has lots of UNESCO World Heritage sites, lots of buildings.
Trong cái chuyến xe bus ngày hôm nay thì mình có cái hai nhóm nha. Một nhóm thì nói tiếng Anh, một nhóm thì nói tiếng Việt. Coi như cái đám người Việt đó, thì theo người đám người Việt. Còn nhóm tiếng Anh thì người ta đến không biết từ đâu, Canada gì cũng thành phần là Á Châu. Nhưng mà không phải người Việt, thành ra họ phải book người phần nói tiếng Anh, giống như chứ không có Canada. Việt Nam có nha. Ở Việt Nam qua nhóm bên này, đi tour bên này. Cảm ơn. Họ bên đều cái những nhóm từ người Việt, mặc dù một số bên Việt Nam, một số bên Úc ở đây.
Two rivers, the Moser River and the Rhine River. The Rhine River is one of the longest rivers that flows through many countries in Europe. And I believe it's 1,240 kilometers long. And it also meets the Moser River. So in Luxembourg, we're going to see the Moser River. And then when we go to Koblenz, the second location what we're going to visit tomorrow, for lunchtime, you're going to see two rivers coming together. That will be the Moser that flows through Luxembourg, meeting the Rhine River in Germany. It's a very beautiful location. The city is also very beautiful because it is seated on this basically two rivers and also has this beautiful hilly side and we're also going to be able to enjoy some real nice traditional German lunch tomorrow. Germans love to eat meat. I don't know if you like to eat meat as well. You love meat, then you're gonna love tomorrow. Very well. There are some options like sausage, fish as well. Fish is very good too. In case you are not a big meat eater, but you still like fish, and sausage and pork knuckle. On our way to Luxembourg, I will ask you if you would like to sign up for the lunch tomorrow. And tomorrow